So my name is Mollie Mae Henager and I work for Awamaki. It's a non-profit NGO based in Ollantaytambo, Peru, which is in the Cusco region. We work with women artisans who live in indigenous communities. So we work with them in two areas. One is working in product development and selling their traditional textiles, and the other is in sustainable tourism. So running tours up to their indigenous communities. The women lead the tours and they get to share their culture with visitors from other countries, other areas of Peru, and they share with them the process for making the traditional textiles. So we work with them to develop business skills to be able to run those tours and to be successful small businesses that will eventually acquire clients outside of Awamaki so that they're fully independent. The women in these communities, when tourism was first coming about, and even still today, a lot of the men in the communities will work as porters on the Inca Trail. So they're the guys who carry camping equipment on the Inca Trail, and to do that job, they have to leave their communities, especially during the high tourism season. They leave for weeks at a time. And so the women are left then to take on all the responsibilities of the household, of the animals, the farms, the kids, cooking, cleaning. All the responsibilities fall on the women. So one, that doesn't leave women a lot of time to work on their weavings, and two, that's a lot of stress. So what we try to do is provide an economic opportunity for the women to use their tradition of making textiles and their craft that they are so skilled at to actually earn an income so that their husbands don't have to leave and do that job. So then it brings the family unit back together so that women don't have to take on all of the responsibilities on themselves. Now that they're earning income, their husbands can stay, they can work on the farms, they can work with the animals, take care of the kids, cook, and things like that. So it's really bringing the family unit back together and giving women more time to work on their craft. So we've seen that, well, we know based on development research that women in developing countries tend to invest their own money more often into their children and into their communities than their male counterparts. Men tend to spend the money on themselves. So we use that as the base for our philosophy of working with women and economically empowering them. And we've actually seen that play out in the communities where we work as well. So we've seen that women earning more income for themselves, they're investing that in sending their kids to school and taking their kids to the doctor, in saving money for buying purchases for their home or building a bigger home or sending their kids to university. So we've really seen that the investment women make with their own money is really in their family and in their communities. So in that way, economically empowering women in these communities has a ripple effect on the overall well-being of their families. Yeah, so on the horizon for our project, we are looking at expanding our tourism cooperatives. Right now, we work with 3 different cooperatives in women's cooperatives in tourism. And so now we're looking at expanding that. We've just added one new one this year. And we're working with them on starting the training process for hosting tours and having visitors. And so we'd really like to see our program expand. We have the plan to add another tourism cooperative, a new one, in 2020. And so we really want to continue growing our impact and giving more and more women in these communities the opportunity to take advantage of the tourism economy in Peru.